Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today we are going to study about pie charts. Okay. So this is the last part in the presentation of data. It is pie charts. You need to learn about it. Okay. So whenever we represent and present the data, okay, what is the need of presenting the data in order to see it represents the statistics, and it becomes easy for the interpretation of the data, okay, when we represent it in the form of pictures, that is bar graphs. Okay, in bar graphs you have different types. So we had seen double bar and the normal bar graphs in our chapters. And one more thing is left out, is the last part, it is pie charts. All right, so first watch this video which I'm going to play. It's clearly explain how to draw a pie chart, okay, what are the calculations needed for it, and then what how to interpret, or you can say how to get the information or answer the questions whenever a pie chart is given. Okay, so watch this video carefully. So by taking one example, it's nicely explained in this, and also from the pie chart how to interpret the data, it is also explained in this video. All right, so I'll play this.
Look at this picture on your screen. Today you will learn how to draw and interpret pie charts. So let's begin. In a pie chart, the data is represented by a circle, and each category of it is represented by a sector of the circle. Sector is nothing but a slice of the circle. Each sector represents a certain proportion or percentage of the total. The sector is just a slice of the circle, you can see over here. Each one of these slices are sectors, okay, that is represented by different fruit and percentages. The pie chart represents 18 people. The question is, how many chose yellow? If you look at this pie chart, the whole of the data is divided into two parts, purple and yellow. The whole is 18, then the yellow is obviously half of 18, which is 9. The pie chart represents 42 people. How many chose pink? Do you see any pink here? So, nobody chose pink. This pie chart represents 39 people. How many chose red? If you look at the different sectors of this pie chart, it has been divided into 3 equal parts. Each part represents 1/3 of the circle. So, red is 1/3 of 39. 1/3 of 39 gives you 13. 39 divided by 3. 3 equal parts, so it's 13. How many people are represented by this pie chart? Here a slightly different question. We need to find the total number of people. So there are 4 quarters. One quarter represents 11 people. So each quarter will represent 11 people. So altogether there are 44 people. Alright, now let's learn how to draw a pie chart. Look at the question. In a survey of people were asked to indicate which one of the subjects they like the best. The information is given in the table. Alright, now if you look at the table here, 12 people liked maths, 7 liked English, 8 science, 4 languages, and 5 people liked other subjects. So first thing we need to do is find the total number of people. How many people were surveyed? By adding all this. 12 plus 7 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5, that gives you 36. So in total there were 36 people surveyed. To draw a pie chart, we need a circle. Here is a circle with the center over here. Now you know in a circle, when you take a complete turn, there are 360 degrees. So this whole turn represents 360 degrees. So I need to divide this circle into different sectors for maths, English, science, languages, and others. So in order to do that, I need to know the angle for each subject. What angle represents maths, English, science, and so on. So I need to calculate the angle for each subject. So to do that, I know there are 12 people out of 36 people who liked maths. So we can write this as a fraction, 12 upon 36. And since the complete turn is 360 degrees, we multiply 12 upon 36 by 360. So there we go. Now, in order to simplify this problem here, there are various approaches you can go through. Then you can simplify 12 and 36, which gives you 1/3, and then 360 divided by 3 is 120. Or you can divide 360 by 36 first. So 360 divided by 36 will give you 10. And then 12 times by 10 is 120. Now since you know you have to multiply by 10 each time, you can write the problem again. For English, it's 7 out of 36 times 360. 360 divided by 36 is 10, so 7 times by 10 is 70, and so on. Same numbers here, only thing, the numerator over here is different. So 360 divided by 36 is 10, so multiply every number by 10. So 8 times by 10 is 80, and then 4 times by 10 is 40, and then 50. Alright, now we know the angle for each subject here. For mathematics, 120, English 70, science 80, and so on. First, even before we draw these angles over here, we need to make sure that these angles add up to 360 degrees. So please add and check. Yes, it gives us 360 degrees. Now you need a ruler, protractor, and a pencil. Okay, I take my ruler from the center to the circumference. I draw a line. After that, take the protractor and then place the protractor, the base line of the protractor, over the line that you drew just now, the red line. And since we are drawing 120 degrees, you should know how to draw an angle. So it's over here, this is the arm, and this is the baseline. So 120 degrees all the way up to over here. So that's 120 degrees. And this angle represents mathematics. Now we need to draw for English 70 degrees. Take your protractor, place it on the line over here, and then count 70 all the way up to here. And then draw a line, and then write down English for that. And so on. You need to draw 80 degrees for science. This is the line that you count looking for, not this line. And then from here, 80 is right over here. And then that represents science. And then we need to divide this into 40 and 50 degrees. For language, we need 40 degrees. This is our baseline here, 40 degrees over here. And then we draw a line and write down, label the sector by the subject and others. Remember, you should always label the sectors in a pie chart. In case if you don't have enough space, then you can use a key just outside the circle. Shade different sectors with different colors and then use a key. Alright, so that's how we draw a pie chart. Let us look at another example, and don't forget to give a title to your pie chart. Here we go, favorite subject. Mathstown Rovers played 40 football matches. The table shows information about their results. Draw an accurate pie chart to show this information. Well, they've won 18 matches, drawn 9 and lost 13. We already know total is 40. So they've played 40 matches altogether. And you need to calculate the angle for each of these. Won, drawn and lost. So 18 upon 40 times by 360. To simplify this, you can use any way you want to. However, if I look at 360 and 40, I can divide exactly. Cancel out 1 zeros from the top and the bottom, and 36 divided by 4 gives you 9. And then 18 times by 9 equal to 162 degrees. 9 out of 40 times 360. We already know 360 divided by 40 is 9. So 9 times by 9 is 81 degrees. The last one is also same as previous one, so 13 times by 9 will give you 117 degrees. Take your protractor, ruler and pencil and do as we did before. Let's draw 162 degrees. This is the baseline. We have 160 here, slightly more than 2 degrees more than 160, that's 162. And label it. Then we draw 81 degrees. From here all the way 80 over here and 81 over here. That's 81 degrees, and don't forget to label it. Finally, the leftover, the remaining is the lost. Remember, we need to give a title for the pie chart. Here is another question, a different one. A pie chart is already given to you. A teacher asked her pupils if they recycle plastic or glass. Plastic and glass. The pie chart shows the results. The result is already given. None of them recycle anything. Some of them recycle plastic only. Some of them recycle both. Some of them recycle only glass. Let's look at the question. 5 pupils answered neither. So here, neither 5 pupils. This sector represents 5 pupils. And one more information given over here, that is 60 degree is equal to 5 pupils. The question goes on to say, how many pupils answered plastic only? So this is what we need to find. How many pupils are here? How many students? What we know so far is 60 degree represents 5 pupils. Okay, see, over here it's given 60 degree, neither 5 pupils. So now we need to find 96 degrees. Yes, so we need to find 96 degrees equal to how many pupils? First, let's find, we can use different methods here. This is a direct proportion question. So if 60 degrees equal to 5 pupils, let's use the unitary method. In unitary method, we find 1 degree equal to how many pupils? So we divide both the sides by 60 degrees. 60 divided by 60 is 1. So we're finding 1 degree equal to 5 divided by 60. 60 divided by 60 is 1. So we know 1 degree represents 5 over 60 pupils. Now that we have to find for 96 degrees. So what do we do when we know 1 degrees? What do we do to find 96 degrees? We multiply 96. We multiply by 96. Multiply by 96 this fraction. So 5 over 60 times 96. This is a calculation you are supposed to calculate. Okay? We can simplify 5 over 60. 5 over 60 will give you 1 over 12. And then 96 divided by 12 will give you 8. So 96 degrees represents 8 pupils. So that's all. That's the end of the lesson, I hope.
So other method how we can find this one would be, see, we know here it is 5 people for neither and 60 degrees, right? So 5 people for neither. Oops, sorry, this is, so we know that we direct method, right? So again it got erased. Okay, so 5 people and plastic only we need to find, right? Number of people who gives the answer for plastic. So if we take this as x, so I can take 5 is to x. This is a ratio of peoples. They are in proportion with the angles, right? So angle it is 60 is to angles, it is ratio 60 is to 96. So just go for your the thing, x into 60 multiplication of mean terms, multiplication of extreme, it is 96 into 5. So x will be equal to 96 into 5 divided by 60. So we have arrived at the same, right? So either you can go for unitary method or direct method. So your answer would be 8. Okay, so 5 ones are 5, 5 12s are 60. Now 12 ones are 12, 12 8s are 96. So your answer will be 8. Okay, so I hope everyone understood this. It is clearly explained about pie charts in this, and how to draw with the protractor, how to get the angles. All these things are clearly explained in this video. Let's see one more problem and then stop for today, and we can do our exercise problems in the Zoom meeting, and if you have any doubt you can clear it out in the Zoom session. All right, so let's see this. It's a pie chart given here. Okay, and it is the budget head, okay, for food, education, and then savings and other amounts. Okay, money it is shown, and it is being drawn in this manner. Okay, so let's see. You obviously you need to calculate all these amounts, angles, okay, and then draw like this in the chart. Now they're asking questions. Looking at this pie chart, try to answer these questions. What is the shape of the pie chart? It is circle. What is the name of each shape used to present different items in the pie chart? So here different items representing its food, education, others, and savings. Right, now they're asking, say true or false, the largest part of income is saved. Yes, isn't it? So half of it is of savings. So it is largest part of the income, it is amount, it is saved. Yes. Least amount of money spent is on education. Is it true? Yes, this is also true, right? So this the smallest slice of the circle of the pie chart is that of education. So this money spent on education is the least amount of money. So this is a budget head representing with the pie chart. Okay, so this is how you interpret whenever a pie chart is given. All right, we will do our exercise problems in the Zoom meeting. Let's stop for here for today. I hope you will enjoy this. Watch this video again and again to become perfect with your pie charts. Okay, until I meet again in the Zoom meeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.